and Thomas.
The Cape's Big Wake Up.
This is Hard Breakfast.
Right, let's go back to the conversation we were having just before we got to my private collection at 8 o'clock. A very important one, just around GBV, around the role of, well, men in society. But it starts with fixing boys, getting boys just to understand their purpose, giving them a sense of identity and breaking down the stereotype of what a boy should be. There is a really cool initiative being spearheaded by the Youth Start Foundation. We spoke with them. It's called What About the Boys? And we had one of the beneficiaries of that program, Inam, talking to us about just why he got involved and what he got out of it. But it's all being driven, all being spearheaded by our good friends at Markham. And we've got Akona who's joining us from Markham. What exactly are you guys up to? What's all of this about?
Good morning, Aiden. Good morning to the listeners. Thank you for having us today, this morning here in Cape Town. I think for us, from a Markham perspective, this is the third year where we are having this partnership with Prime Stars on What About the Boys initiative. And this year we want to raise 1.5 million that we will be giving to this program of What About the Boys, really for us to drive style for change, to encourage South Africans to do better, because we know gender-based violence is a big thing in our communities, in our societies, and we just want to make a difference to make sure that in future the boys can make their mark positively in those communities.
Some of us wearing the apparel. What about the boys? I mean, talk to me about that, because I mean that's a really nice twist to a CSI campaign.
100%. The apparel that you're wearing today, it's the new tees that's just dropped into our stores. It's the graphic tees with nice prints at the back and in front, bringing in that color. It's very easy for you to wear it. You can style it with anything, with the jean, with swim
that's
shorts.
I've done here.
You can wear it with anything. It just allows you, it's for perfect summer evening. You can wear them even on your day-to-day. They're perfect, easy to style. You can come to our stores, shop them online. Every t-shirt you buy, 50 rands goes to the initiative. I just want to announce today we've hit R1 million in donations.
Wow.
So we need to get to 1.5 million. Help us, guys. Let's get there.
Listen, at $50 a pop, I don't think it's going to take too long for us to go there. And why would Markham? I mean, I understand what the campaign is about and what it aims to achieve. Why would a big corporate like Markham want to almost work side by side with something like this?
As a leading men's fashion retailer, the boys are the future customer of Markham. We want to make that positive impact. Think about what happens today with What About the Boys, with the boys like Inam. We are educating them, today about gender-based violence. In future, these boys will be the next fathers, the ones that would be able to make the positive, impact in the communities, because we're educating them when they are still young so that in future they don't become the perpetrators of gender-based violence. So really, it's just really doing the good for the communities, giving back and making sure as a brand that, we stand with the men, and we also show them that, they can make their mark positively in communities every day.
And the thing I like, I mean, you said it's the third year now that you've been involved. Often these things are sort of high impact. It's a once-off campaign and it moves off, and companies then end up focusing on other things. Giving it legs is really important to get a campaign like this established, to get that messaging out there. We're trying to undo generations almost of behavior and thinking. It's never going to happen just by a once-off thing. So it's important that corporates like you journey with campaigns like these over a considerable period of time.
100%. And I mean, if you listen to stories like the one of Ilam, and when we go and listen to the boys just sharing their stories, it really touches you, just to make sure when you see the impact and what you are doing as a brand into these boys' lives, and just really the impact that we're doing in the communities. It can't be a once-off thing. It has to be, something that happens every year for us to make sure that, we are very deliberate with our efforts and also driving change and true style. I mean, think about it. The theme for these t-shirts is style for change, which means with every t-shirt that you buy, you can style it, look good, be confident every day while making a difference and making change into someone's lives.
All right, it's a cool T-shirt, and it's got a multicolored logo on it. What About the Boys? And it's got an awesome design on the back. There we go. We got Tara modeling in the studio. like people on the radio can see a model. But anyway, there it is with young boys' faces on the back, silhouettes of faces. Just absolutely brilliant stuff. Akona Boy looks after brand marketing at Markham. To you and the team, thank you very much. Thanks for once again jumping aboard on board this initiative.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having us today. To the listeners, please go and buy the T-shirts.
Yes.
Let's make a difference together. Thank you.
Absolutely. We will style for change 100%. There we go. $50 from every T-shirt going towards the What About the Boys mentorship campaign.